Today we're going to talk about why growing your business is so difficult. Hi, I'm Christine Trumbull and this is Basecamp, where we help you clear the overwhelm and grow your business to the next level. So I want to ask you a couple of questions. Is the thought or the idea of taking on one more customer or interviewing one more new potential employee just gonna make your head explode? Maybe you've had the idea of creating a new revenue stream or a new division or developing some other project that you've had in your mind for a while, but the idea of actually trying to do that and implement that is just making your blood pressure skyrocket. Are you thinking that, as my business grew, wasn't there supposed to be some economies of scale that made things a little easier? Wasn't this supposed to get a little easier? Why is everybody piling all of this extra stuff on me? And oh my goodness, I really want to go do this, but all I do is spend my day putting fires out and answering everybody's questions. How did this happen? And when is it going to get easier? So what you're experiencing, that concept of as we get bigger, it gets easier, is what we call a growth paradox. And that's just the belief that as you scale, things get easier. That as you bring on more customers and resources and employees, that it just flows and it's smooth every day. Well, it's not true. And if you answered yes to any of those questions, you're agreeing with me. Yes, Christine, no, it's not. It's not. It doesn't get easier. Why is that? Why is it that a fraction of businesses can scale and grow, but the majority fail? And it's about overcoming that increasing degree of complexity in communication. And let me give you some examples. Think back when you first started and it was just you and maybe your spouse or an assistant or a virtual assistant, somebody, just you and one other person. There's only 2 channels of communication between you and that other person. 2 channels, very low degree of complexity. When you add a third person, now your degree of complexity goes up to 6 channels of communication between 3 people. Now, this is where your mind's gonna get blown. When you add a 4th person, now we've gone up to 24 channels of communication. And while we've only increased our staff 33%, or our people, our team, by 33%, the degree of complexity has increased 400%. Now, imagine if you have a team of 25 or 50 or 100, the degree of complexity in the communication channels has just expanded exponentially. And this is one of the top reasons businesses cannot scale. And quite often the owner or the founders or whoever long for the days of one-on-one, when it's just you and you and me, and our goal was on the back of a napkin. And it was fantastic. And we were energized and we were excited and this was great. And then as soon as we started adding people to the mix, well, this is why. So this is what you need to understand and must overcome in order to stop spending your day in the whirlwind, putting fires out, and enable your business to grow into what you have always envisioned in your brain.